Hello, YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode of the Grandstand here on the Ohio Patriot Education Network YouTube channel. I'm, as always, your host, the Ohio Patriot, and for today's episode, we're going to talk about how new junior Senator Jon Husted, who, by the way, was not elected for this office, was appointed by current Governor Mike DeWine in the last couple of weeks now to this position, why Husted himself will be done in the Ohio Senate not the House Senate, in the federal Senate come 2026 in the Ohio primaries when he has to run for a special election to retain this seat until 2028 if he votes for red flag, anti-gun law loving Pam Bondi for the AG's office. So if those know who Pam Bondi is the ex-Florida AG who specifically is responsible for why Florida now has red flag laws in there for the past some odd years now, around 7 years now, give or take. It was after Parkland that she pushed it for this garbage and got it. Basically, she was the champion of it, and it's exactly why it became law land there, which is completely unconstitutional, by the way. Red flag laws have been known to be unconstitutional since the very beginning of their creation by people like Bloomberg and company because they directly violate everything from pretty much the entire Bill of Rights to the 14th Amendment. And there's absolutely no reason for them to even be on the books at this point. And the fact they haven't all been struck down by the Supreme Court at this point is an even bigger slap in the face to every single person, every single state that has them in them right now. And that alone should have disqualified Bondi from even being in the running to become an AG pick at all. Because really, she should be in federal prison right now for what she did to Floridians when you have thousands of people in Florida who have lost their Second Amendment rights for years now and have had to represent themselves in BS cases because the way that the bullshit comes out, you literally either have to hire a lawyer or become your own lawyer because it is not considered a criminal case, it's considered a civil case, even though the state has now deprived you of your right to keep and bear arms over something you said in most cases, or something someone claims that you said. And that's the problem with red flag laws. It's a de facto ex parte hearing that you're not part of, where anybody and everybody can come out of the woodwork and just be like, oh, this guy's a danger to themselves or others, or this gal's a danger to themselves or others. That's why it's BS, dude. That's why it's so unconstitutional. And the fact that you have Husted now coming out in a Newsmax interview, I believe this was this afternoon, where he was quoted as saying, and I quote, by the way, Jon Husted's the guy with the red tie here, as saying about Trump's cabinet picks, quote, we need to give President Trump his team. It's time to get them confirmed and move on and get his agenda implemented. Here's the thing, Husted. None of us voted for you here in Ohio, bro. We did not vote for you. We did not vote for Trump's cabinet picks. We voted for Donald J. Trump and J.D. Vance. Big fucking difference. And that's the biggest problem I've always had with all this shit, dude, because when you look at all of it, you look at state level races, we pick our own AGs, we pick our own Secretary of States here in America at state levels. Why are we not doing that at federal levels? Those should be American people picking those positions, dude. It is complete bullshit that a president, I don't care if it's Trump, Biden, whoever the hell else at this point, gets to pick their own teams. It's BS, dude. It always has been. And I guarantee if the founding fathers knew that this crap was going on today in 2025, they'd be like, nah, fuck that. And they would have rewritten this stuff a long ass time ago in the original founding documents of this country, in the Constitution itself then. So, yeah, if Husted even thinks about, well, not only him, if Bernie Moreno even thinks about backing Pam Bondi as AG, like both of them are done as soon as they get up for re-election. Like they will be primaried out. They will be kicked out of office at that point. Because they're not going to let this shit go on, dude. Enough is enough of this crap. Enough is enough of letting scumbag rhino establishment in any position of power ever in this country, of letting scumbag rhino governors who should be in prison themselves right now for multiple felonies be able to pick successors to seats that they have no business being able to pick successors to seats. There's what it is. Because again, just like with right now with Husted being picked there, it should have been a special election race for that Senate seat. So, and the fact that it wasn't is slap in the face, honestly. The fact that we now have to wait like a year and some change. I think it's about, I'm trying to think now. Because technically it would be May of next year. So it'd be see, about 16 months from now, 15 months from now, something like that, is when the actual primary is. And then the actual general election race would be November 2026. That's what it is. Same time we get a new governor here in the state, obviously. And it's not like Husted himself doesn't have similar things to DeWine when they both accepted bribery money for the HB6 scandal people right before the 2018 midterms when they became governor and lieutenant governor respectively then. So, yeah, it's all really shady stuff, and I'm getting real sick and tired of it, man. I'm getting real sick and tired of my state being one of the most corrupt states in this country right now. Just because of all the rhino backdoor fuckery, just because of all the Democrat fuckery of trying to steal our gun rights and our right to human life, etc. here. Like, it's just all ridiculousness. On a side note, from my understanding, next week is supposed to be starting hearings, I guess, on some higher education bill that's going to be fast-tracked through about getting rid of DEI in colleges in the state of Ohio, which will be good. And if I'm still around then, I might be able to get down to the State House and hopefully talk to some people, maybe if nothing else, like have my input on that thing. And then, you know, if nothing else, I'll just use that as like a 3-minute forum to basically just call everybody out on that one. So, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I'm getting real sick and tired of all of it. That is what it is, because there's no reason for it. So we honestly really just need recall voting in the state is what it is. At every single level, because we have it at like a county level, basically, but we don't have it at a state level, which is absolute BS is what it is. So that being said, it's not like it's impossible to do recalls, but they're very hard is what it is, which honestly, if we just had automatic disqualification from office and running for office at this point as a 20th Amendment of the Constitution, it'd be a lot easier, dude. Just kick these people the fuck out of office, what it is then. But like I said, to me, it's BS. I think really federal law needs to change completely to where it is the American people being the ones that pick an attorney general at a federal level, a secretary of state at a federal level, secretary of defense, et cetera, there. So, because I would say for every good Trump nominee right now for these cabinet positions, there's like 5 terrible ones, pretty much is what it is. Or maybe just 4 terrible ones, something like that. It's like 4 to 5 anyway. But yeah, it's just there. Like, so many of them are just, I don't know if it's Kushner's input again doing stuff or what it is, but it's just all bad shit, dude, is what it is. So, but yeah, there's no way that Pam Bondi needs to be at AG in this country or anything else for that matter. She is one of the biggest rhino sacks of shit ever in this nation, and the fact that Trump is even giving her the time of day at all is really a slap in the face to the people who voted for him, is what it is. All the gun owners of this country that voted for him, myself included. So, yeah, it's a bunch of shit, honestly, dude. And I've been totally against this woman since I found out about her being pro red flag laws. Because, again, they're nothing but deprivation of rights code of law is what it is. And that's exactly why deprivation of rights code of law should be a federal felony in this country. And it's as simple as that, really. If you are going to actively break your oath of office, if you're going to actively deprive people of their constitutional right to keep and bear arms in this country, you need to be gone. You need to be having handcuffs slapped across your wrists, and you need to be literally dragged off to a prison cell someplace is what it is. And it's as simple as that, honestly. So, you get your day in court, you get charged with deprivation of law, you face at least 10 years imprisonment at that point, and you're never allowed to hold elected office of any kind in this country ever again, or appointed to any position of power in this country ever again. So, anyway. But yeah, I just want to make it very clear, if Husted votes Pam Bondi into the AG's office, he's done in the primaries in 2026. So, I hope he enjoyed his career as a politician in this state, because he's not going to have one after that then. Because we will primary his ass out is what it is. So, anyway, that's about it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this short and sweet one. I'll be doing longer grandstands in the future, obviously. I'll be doing longer streams in the future, and probably next 3 weeks or so, give or take, as soon as I can get to my new place, because it's been held up a little bit and it's getting very irritating now. So hopefully the next, because technically a week from Saturday is actually the 1st. So I'm hoping like the 3rd or 4th I'll be in my new place, but who knows? It could be like the week of the 4th actually, if that be the case. So it might be more like the 7th or 8th, maybe, possibly even all the way to like the 10th of February or something like that. So I don't know. Hopefully it won't take that long, but everything's basically being held up because of just all kinds of stupid fucking probate BS or whatever at this new place now that I'm moving into. So it's pretty much happened in my place that I had to move out of. So honestly, at this point, I might as well just talk to the dude who bought the old place and was like, hey, you know that thing you talked about with having me be your renter? You want to do that now or something? Like, just fuck with them. But I wouldn't do that though. That would just to me that would be too weird to move back into my old house, and like it would just be like I know how much would have to be done to that place to basically make it truly livable is what it is, and it's just there's too much there is what it is. Too many good and bad memories both is what it is there, and yeah, it would just be too much of a reminder of my mom and stuff like that, really, honestly. So I think it's better just moving to this new place, get a fresh start. I'm going to try to get a local priest, obviously, out there to do some kind of a seance, well, not seance, but like a cleansing kind of ritual in it, because I don't know if there's, some old man's ghost or something in the new place is what it is there. So I don't really need some random creepy ass ghost being my new roommate or something like that in the new place. So, but anyway. I'm actually serious about that because I think the old guy did die in that place is what it was. So yeah, don't need some random ghost stomping around at like 4 a.m. while I'm trying to sleep or something. But anyway, yeah, other than that though, hopefully I'll be out at my sister's place here in the next couple of weeks. But if I can get down to the state house and have a conversation with some people about some stuff, and hopefully get them to introduce some 2A legislation in the next couple of weeks here, that'd be nice. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. So if it does, though, I'll give you guys an update on what's going on, though. But yeah, like I said, though, to reiterate, Jon Husted's comments about confirming all of Trump's picks, it's a bad sign. It is completely him oath breaking at that point, because you would be knowingly putting an anti-gun person in a position of power they shouldn't be in. That's what it is with Pam Bondi, and she has no business being AG or any other position of power in this country. And it's as simple as that, really. She helped Florida create red flag laws that are completely unconstitutional, and when she was AG at the state level there, and she has no business being in power now, is what it is. So anyway, till later. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out and stay safe. Have a good one. And fuck oath breakers, for real, because they are the biggest pieces of shit in our society right now and have no business being in a position of power ever in this country. Later, y'all.